Welcome, Never-Betters, to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan, and this is Buddy Sherman. We are so grateful you're here. So today I prepared a 1-hour power vinyasa flow yoga practice for you, all about movement and message. In the flow, we're going to move in and out of different variations of high lunge pose, crescent lunge. The message is about how action conquers fear. I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after the best version of you today. If you follow me at Never Better Yoga on Spotify, we're going to go ahead and push that start button all together right now. Then come with me right to the top of your mat. Let your feet be the distance of your hips. Lift up your toes, flare them out. Lift up your heels, draw them back. Make a solid foundation of your feet as you settle into the earth. Now take your arms, sweep them out and up, and let the right hand slip inside the left. Elbows are bent. Right hand slips inside the left. So it's a namaste prayer style hand, but switched up. Now keep the elbows soft. Push your hands together. Widen your collarbone. Soften your face. Now just hold and breathe. See if you can knit your ribs in. Draw your shoulder blades down the back side. Lift your chin up just a touch. Steady your gaze. Now with an even deeper bend in your elbows, take a very slight lean up and over to the right. Travel back to the center, up and over to the left. Back to the center, bring your elbows bent more, hands in towards your heart. Unravel them, just hold them. And that Anjali Mudra prayer style right at your heart and chest. Close your eyes, draw your chin towards your chest, and set your intention for your practice today. So our focus is going to be on action. From experience, I've realized action conquers fear. So if there's any purpose, it could be a wish, a prayer, a dedication to someone or something you'd like to bring to the focus of your mind, and then you can kind of weave your personal intention in and out through your breath in your practice. Once you have it, open your eyes up, reach your arms up, part the sky, hinge, bend, and fold over your legs. Stay in the fold, heel toe your feet all the way to the width of your mat. Soften your knees, cascade down, perhaps peace fingers on your big toes. Pull the big toes up as the heart lifts on the inhalation. Exhale, dive into a deeper fold, sneaking your elbows inside your shins. Now, right here, draw your navel into your spine to protect your lower back. See if you can come into stillness. Removing any fidgeting. Then staying right here, take a gentle shake of your head. Any kind of angst or uncertainty, anything troubling you, see if you can let it spill from in between your ears right out onto your mat. Then draw a yes back in, a knowingness that you are exactly where you belong today. No coincidence that you are here, that you have unrolled your mat, and that we are going to flow like water today. Action conquers that fear. Let your big toes go. Pull your heels in, toes out. Come to Malasana, right at the top of your mat, that yoga squat. From here, rise up, stand tall, hook your thumbs, expand your heart. Exhale, come back down. Do that again. Root to rise up, breathe in, look up. Exhale, come back down. Last time, stay standing this time. Rise up, breathe in, hook the thumbs, open the heart. Heel toe the feet together as you bring your hands back to the center of your heart. Lift your arms up. Sneak the opposite hand inside to let your arms come up overhead. Soften the elbows, lean up and over to the left first. Yeah, keep pressing your hands apart, solid rooting of your feet. Come back to the center, lift up and over to the opposite direction. Back to the center, elbows in, hands unravel, cascade right over your legs this time to a fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Breathe out, step back to downward facing dog. Right leg joins the left. Now in your down dog, just start to pedal through your feet a little bit. Pressing your heels back behind your second and third toe. Letting your breath find a very smooth cadence. So there is no rush today, no hurry. Stretch out your Achilles tendon, stretch out the calf muscle, even rising up, shifting onto the ball of each of your feet one at a time, and then maybe even shifting your hips a little side to side to activate the side bodies. Now hold back up in the center, pop both heels up at the same time, shift right into high plank and hold. From your high plank, take your hips up and back, down dog. Do that again. Peel the heels up, pull the belly in, navel in towards spine, shift back to high plank. Exhale, up and back, down dog. Now stay in your down dog, but bring your feet all the way to the width of your mat. So they're going to go wide. Now pop your heels up again. You're going into a wide-legged high plank. Shift both your heels to the right. Pick the left arm up and overhead for side plank. Beautiful. Come back to high plank pose. Shift the heels left. Peel the right arm up and bring it up and overhead. Maybe even lifting the left hip to create a little rainbow. Come back around. Take your body from high plank up and back to down dog, wide-legged. Peel the heels back up, pull the belly in, navel in towards your spine, curl the upper back, unravel back to high plank. Drop your knees, they're wide. Bring your big toes together. Rock your hips back, child's pose. Dip your elbows down, collect your hands at namaste. Bring your thumbs to the nape of your neck. Extend the arms out, Rise back up. Bring your knees in to be parallel. Find a little cat style with your back. And a little cow. Arch your back and look up. Now do a couple more. Exhale, round and hollow. Inhale, arch and look up. One last time. Exhale, push the mat away. Pull your navel in. Spread your hands nice and wide. Inhale and arch. Now shift your shoulders over the wrists. Bend your arms. Go chin, chest, belly, slither down. Rise up, cobra. Open the front body. Lower back down. Tuck your toes under. Pop your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Now in your down dog, go ahead and elevate your right leg up. Roll open at the hip. Bend the knee. Flex the foot. Spread the toes. Circle your right foot around your ankle. Maybe you want to circle the whole hip. Take it around in a nice big circular motion. And then reverse that direction. Then stretch that right leg nice and long. Long, straight, and strong. Shift into a three-legged high plank. Bring the right knee to the right tricep. Stay in plank. Shoot the right leg back, three-legged high plank. Right knee, left tricep. Stay in plank, shoot the right leg back. Then let it go all the way up and back. Roll open at the hip. Stay right here, or perhaps you flip inside out for wild thing. Bring it back around, weave the right knee underneath, shoot it out, fallen triangle, left arm up and overhead. Now left hand down, kiss the right kneecap and hold. Step it up, modified revolve lunge. Peel the right arm up, breathe in. Drop the left knee, reach the right hand back, and let the left arm lift. Exalt it. Collect your hands and left upper arm outside the right front thigh. Twist. Release that twist. Dig the right heel in. Runner's stretch. Flare your toes out. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold right over that front leg. Now when you rise up, slide the right foot back, tuck the left toes under, float right on up into standing L shape at the top of your mat. Take the left leg off of your mat over to the right side and bend the right leg. So you're going to come to the left pinky toe side of your leg. Yes? Now from here, rise up. Ooh, very nice. Now bring it together, top of your mat. Beautiful. Slip the right hand inside the left. Soften the elbows, soften your face. Lean right. Back up and over to the center. Lean up and over to the left. Come back to the center. Unravel your hands as your elbows draw in. Cascade over your legs on the fold. Inhale and lengthen. This time, step back to high plank pose. Plankasana, high plank. Lower down from high plank. Point your toes, come onto the shoelace side. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, draw your hips up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Breathe out. Now let your left leg lift on the inhalation. Roll open at the hip. Flare the toes out. Circle that left foot of yours right around your ankle. Now reverse that direction. Circle it in the opposite direction. Maybe you want to circumduct your whole hip. You decide, you choose. And then hold up in three-legged down dog. Extend the left leg super long, straight, and strong. From that three-legged high down dog, shift to three-legged high plank pose. Inner knee, outer upper tricep on the left, stay in high plank. Shoot the left leg back, stay in high plank. Exhale, left knee, right tricep, stay in high plank. Shoot the left leg back, push it all the way back, three-legged down dog, roll open at the hip, stay right here. Listen to that small voice, or flip inside out for wild thing. Inside out or stay. Left arm comes up. Bring it around and weave the left foot underneath your body to shoot it out. Fallen triangle. Right arm up and overhead. Bring your right hand down and draw the left knee in nice and tight. Left thigh bone right towards your chest, heel to bum. Back is rounded, chin is tucked. Then look forward, step your left foot forward, and go ahead and let the right hand stay down. Left arm lifts on the twist, modified revolved lunge. From here, dip the right knee. Left arm is back. Lift the right arm up. Left hand behind the right hamstring. Lift up and back. Now go ahead and frame the left leg. Dig the heel in, flare the toes out. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold right over that front leg. Plant the foot again. Rise your arms up and pull your hands together as you wring it out and twist. Right upper arm outside that left front thigh. Can you get your thumbs in the center of your chest as you let the left shoulder blades slip back just a little more? Now framing the left foot again, tuck the right toes under, float up, L-shaped pose right at the top of your mat. Now take the right leg as you bend the left leg. Take the right leg behind the left. You're coming to the pinky edge side of the right leg. Left toes are still forward. So you're getting a nice stretch on this left IT band. So hold here. Then rooting down through the outer edge of the right foot, can you rise up? Quite awkward, yes? And then come to the top of your mat with your hands at heart center. Offer the arms up again. Opposite hand inside, that reverse namaste. Lift up and over to the left. Soften the elbows up and over to the right. Back to the center, elbows in, unravel, cascade over your legs. Bend and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back and take it through vinyasa. Think light thoughts, moving like a ninja. Nice and light. Now walk your feet in about 6 inches and bring them together. We're going to build the heat with Surya Namaskara B. So as you come with me, pop your heels up on the in-breath. On the out-breath, bend your knees, and then step, walk, float, fly, feet to your hands at the top of your mat, chair pose. Utkatasana, thunderbolt. From your thunderbolt, stand tall. Just hook your thumbs and expand the front body. Exhale, cascade over your legs. Hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back. Take it through vinyasa. Offering your heart up. Exhaling as you draw your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Right leg is going to lift. Roll open at the hip. Knee to nose just one time, right up the center line. Rise up, crescent lunge. Breathe in. On the out breath, breathe out. Move your body through that flow. Maybe you go back to high plank. Maybe you drop your knees. Maybe you take that flow out. Chin, chest, belly. Rise up, dog or cobra. Exhale, hips up and back. Down dog. Left leg is on the rise. Roll open at the hip. Knee to nose, draw it in. Rounded back. Step the left foot forward. Hug your inner thighs in. High lunge. Breathe in. Rise your arms up. Exhale. Set it down. Let it go. Let it flow. Maybe you want to move through three-legged high plank. To up dog, three-legged chaturanga through and back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now smooth out your breath. Walk your feet in. Now just hold right here in your down dog. So Surya Namaskara B, we're going to move through chair pose and then crescent lunge on both sides. Picking up the pace just a touch. One breath. One move. Build the heat. Action conquers that fear. So we want to keep in our mind's eye, calling things that are not as though we want them to be. So here we go. Elevate your heels up on the in-breath. On the out-breath, bend your knees. Step, hop, float, fly, feet to your hands, chair pose, top of your mat. Stand up and rise, hook your thumbs, expand your heart. Exhale, cascade over your legs, hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen, step or float your body back, move it through. Vinyasa, heart lifts, connecting the flow, the moves with your breath. Right leg lifts on the inhalation. Roll open at the hip. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, rise up. Crescent high lunge. Breathe in. Exhale, set it down. Let it go. Let it flow. Emptying your breath out. Inhaling up. Building that internal heat. Left leg is on the inhalation. Roll open at the hip. Exhalation, knee to nose. Step it up. Inhalation, rise up. Root to rise. Exhale, set it down. Let it go. Let it flow. You choose the exit. You choose the style. Using your breath to connect and link all of our moves together. Walk your feet in and hold. 6 inches, bring them together. So that is the series. We are going to do it 2 more times. Seamlessly flowing, not trying hard, trying easy. So smooth out your breath right here in preparation. There is no wasted time in preparation time. Then come with me, elevate your heels up on the breath in, on the breath out. Knees bend, step, hop, float, fly, feet to your hands, top of your mat, chair pose. From your chair, rise and open up your heart. Exhale, dive, hinge, bend, fold, cascade down. Inhale and lengthen, step or float your body back. Take it through vinyasa. Exhale, hips draw up and back. Right leg is on the lift. Roll open at the hip. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it up. Feel the heat in your body rise up. Breathe in. Exhale, set it down. Breathe out. Maybe it's three-legged high plank to three-legged chaturanga to up dog, back to down dog. Maybe you take that flow right out. Left leg inhales, open up. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it up, root to rise. Come on up, breathe in. Find your stability, find your center. Set it down with grace. Let it go, let it flow. Moving through that flow in your style, your form, your shape. Let the heart lift. Exhale, up and back, down dog. Now shorten your down dog again before we start our final round. Take a peek at your hands. Are they shoulder width apart? Are the knuckle bases specifically on your index finger and thumb rooting down? Final round. Maybe on this round, you go somewhere you haven't been before. They say insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results. So in order to get different results, maybe we think a little bit differently about what we're about to embark upon. Here we go. Elevate your heels. Breathe in. You've got this. You are so much stronger than you think. Exhale. Bend your knees. Step, float, fly. Feet to your hands. Top of your mat. Chair pose. From your chair, rise up. Stand tall. Open and expand. Exhale, dive over your legs, hinge, bend, and fold. Vinyasa flow, inhale and lengthen. Step or float it back. Flow like water. Not trying hard, trying easy. Right leg lifts. Roll open at the hip. You've got this. Knee to nose, draw it in. Step it up, rise up, breathe in. Sweep your arms out and up. Come with me, lift. Exhale, set it down with that grace, emptying your breath out, inhaling on the back bend of choice, exhaling as you draw your hips up and back. Last time, left leg's on the rise, roll open. Knee to nose, one time, step it up, inhale, root to rise, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, set it down, let it go, let it flow. Emptying your breath out, inhaling on the rise up, and exhaling as you move back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Hold. Now walk your feet in again about 6 inches and bring them together. Take the right hand to the left leg. Could be towards your heel, could be your calf, could be your thigh. Matters not, but draw your waistband back towards your thigh. Now balancing on the left hand and left foot, can you lift the right leg up? Keep the right leg up, land the right hand down, peel open at the hip, bend the knee, flex the foot, spread the toes. Stay or flip inside out, wild thing. Bring it around, weave the right knee underneath, fallen triangle, left arm up and over. Left hand down, kiss the right kneecap in. Step it up, this time right up into crescent lunge. Rise up, breathe in. Left hand forward, right hand back, breathe out. Right hand behind the left, arc up and back. Exhale, twist it out. Left upper arm outside the right front thigh. Bring it up and around, warrior two. Turn your second warrior into stargazer. Heels in, toes out, gaze up. Now, kick your heels out, lace your hands behind your back, slide them down the backside, let the heart lift. Wide-legged fold with your hands laced, soften the knees, cascade, and fold over your legs, maybe letting the shoulders rinse, maybe keeping your hands at your sacrum. Release that connection. Right hand down, lift the left arm up. Twist to the back of the house. Reverse, left hand down, twist to the front of the house. Right arm lifts. Now pivot the right foot to the front, float up, L-shaped pose. Now right leg bends, left leg crosses over, but just to tap, and then inhale back up, L shape. Exhale, right leg bends, left leg crosses back behind, it's extended. Tap the earth, tap the floor, go back up. Third time, exhale, lower down. This time, hold. Bring your hands to heart center. Can you bring the left upper arm outside the right front thigh? Twist at the top of your mat. Rise up, stand tall, breathe in. Nice. Right hand slips inside the left, soften the elbows, lean right. Inhale, back up, soften the elbows, lean left. Beautiful. Back to the center, cascade with your elbows drawing in, unravel your hands, bring them together at heart center. Anjali Mudra, hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back. Take it through Vinyasa. Exhaling your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Walk your feet in, bringing them together. Twist up your dog. Left hand takes that dive underneath, maybe to the right heel, maybe to the calf, maybe to the thigh, whatever serves you, but draw your waistband back towards your hips, hug and squeeze your inner thighs in. Now, finding and activating your core. Right hand, right foot, stay. Can you lift the left leg up? Release the left hand back. Keep the left leg lifted. Bend the knee, flex the foot, spread the toes. Stay, or maybe flip inside out for wild thing. From your wild thing, lift the left arm up. Bring it back around. Weave the left leg underneath. Shoot it out. Fallen triangle. Right arm up and over. Bring your right hand down. Kiss the left kneecap. Step it up. Root to rise. Crescent lunge. Breathe in. Part the arms. Right hand forward. Left hand back. Breathe out. Left hand behind the right hamstring. Exalt it up and back. You've got this. Seam of the right inner thigh lifts. Hinge and twist. Right upper arm on the outside of that left front thigh. Hands at heart center. So Thomas Jefferson says it this way. Do you want to know who you are? Don't ask, but act. Action will delineate and define you. Woo! Action. Bring it up and around. Second warrior. Action conquers that fear. Bring it in. Heels in, toes out. Gaze up. Kick your heels out. Lace your hands again. Maybe opposite thumb on top. Behind your back. Slide the hands down the backside. Retract your shoulders. Look up. Exhale, hinge at the waist, bend and fold right over your legs. Maybe you let your shoulders rinse. Maybe you keep them tucked in. Breathe. Now this time when you release your hands, left hand to the outside of the right foot, right arm lifts, twist to the back of the house. Now reverse it, right hand to the outside of the left leg, left arm lifts, twist to the front of the house. You got it. You have got this. You have so got this. Left foot pivots to the top of the mat. Float the right seam of your inner thigh up. L-shaped pose. You know where we're going. Left leg bends. Right leg crosses over. Just tap it. And then lift it back up. L-shape. Exhale, bend the left leg. Right leg swings behind and out to the side. Tap the outer edge of the right foot on the floor. Lift it back up. L-shape. Exhale, third time and stay. Right leg crosses over. Bring your hands to heart center and wring it out and twist. Right upper arm outside the left front thigh. Somebody breathe. Breathe. Now stand at the top of your mat. Sneak your feet together. Slip the left hand inside your right. Soften your elbows. Lift up and over to the left. Up and over to the right. Back to the center. Elbows draw in. Unravel your hands. Cascade down. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back. Take it through Vinyasa. Exhaling hips, draw up and back, down dog. From your down dog this time, walk your hands back to your feet at the back of your mat. Heel toe your feet as far apart as they need to be for you to capture the big toes. Inhale and lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, hinge and fold. Pull yourself together. Shake your head out. Anything that's crept in, any stinking thinking, shake it out. Knowing that as any type of anxiety comes upon you, there are actions that we can take. What I find is that awareness, or maybe some additional knowledge, or some facts that you can tap into can help you get through situations that have you anxiety ridden. Shake it out. Know that action, finding things out, digging deep into the roots and digging things out that are bothering you from the roots. Now, lift the big toes back up. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe out and fold. Release the big toes. Heel toe your feet together at the back of your mat and rise up. Breathe in. Hands to heart center, eyes closed, chin toward chest. Thank God, asana. Breathe out. Just reconnect to your purpose. The reason you unrolled your mat today, your intention. Bring it back to the forefront of your mind. Your dedication, your wish, your prayer, calling things that are not as though we want them to be. Open your eyes back up. Lift the right leg up. Left hand, left hip. Now, you can take peace fingers on the right big toe. You could take the heel. You could take the outside, but we're going out and up to the right. Whatever variation serves you best. And then left arm is going to lift. Breathe. Now slowly collect your hands at heart center. Swing the right leg all the way across and off your mat. Right upper arm outside that left front thigh and twist. Breathe. Beautiful. Now, walk your hands out, swinging the right leg up and back. Roll open at the hip. Bend the knee, flex the foot, spread the toes. Stay or flip inside out for wild thing. Bring it up and around, weave the right knee underneath, shoot it out, fall in triangle, left arm up and overhead. Left hand down, right knee in, step it up, crescent lunge, rise up, breathe in. Left hand forward, right hand back, breathe out. Right hand behind the left, exalt it. Wring it out and twist. Now hold in the twist. Twisted crescent. You can open your wings. You can keep your hands at heart center. You might even want to bind. Nice and slow. Come up and around. Warrior two. Stargazer, heels in, toes out, gaze up. This time, sneak the right arm under the left, eagle arms, and go for a little weave. And then release the weave, knees are still bent. Karate chop the left arm, right arm up and over. Now, forearm to femur bone on the right, left arm lifts. Fold, kick your heels out. Reach your hands in between your legs. Reverse it, hands in the opposite direction, draw your hips back. Soften the right knee, pivot toward the top of your mat, float up and balance on the right leg, standing L shape. This time, turn it into half moon. Maybe right hand on a block, so you're pulling the right hip back and letting the left toes flare out. Maybe you prefer pointing them. And then reach back for a Chapasana connection. Release that connection, go back to the L shape, and then revolved half moon. Left hand down, left seam of your thigh lifting, right arm rises. Maybe bending the left leg, reaching the right hand back. Release it all. Come to chair pose, top of your mat. Nice. Bring your hands together. Heart center, left upper arm outside the right front thigh, twist it. Stay or plant your hands into the side crow, Kakasana. Come back, chair pose. Stand up, hook your thumbs, open your heart. Exhale your hands to heart center and pause. Arms rise up, right hand slips inside the left. You've got this. Lift up and over to the right. Inhale back up and over to the left. Draw back to the center. Bring your hands in, unravel, cascade down, hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back. Take it through Vinyasa. Exhale, hips up and back, down dog. From your down dog, walk your hands back to your feet at the back of your mat. Bring your feet together, take a halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out, root to rise, back of your mat, stand tall, find the stability from the earth all the way to the heavens. Exhale, hands to heart center and pause. Right hand, right hip, left leg lifts up. Now you've got options. Could be peace fingers on the big toe. Could be hanging on to the heel. Could be another variation, but the left leg goes out on the diagonal. You choose what works best for you. Reach the right arm up. Stand into it. If you come out, no worries. You also have the option of keeping the left leg bent, maybe like a little flying tree. Now, swing the left leg back behind. You've got the outer edge of the left foot. Your hands come to your heart center. Left upper arm outside the right front thigh. Now, reach your hands down toward planet Earth. Walk them out. You're going into three-legged down dog. Roll open at the hip. Stay or flip inside out for wild thing. Left arm lifts. Bring it around. Weave that left knee underneath. Take action. Shoot it out. Right arm up and over. When you commit yourself to doing the highest good, living your purpose and always moving forward, you're setting yourself up for success. Left knee into the nose. Hold. No matter what. Step it up. Crescent lunge. No matter what. So we are exercising bounce back muscles. Right hand forward, left hand back. Left hand behind the right. Exalt it. The bounce back action muscle. Wring it out and twist. Right upper arm on the outside of that left front thigh. Now maybe you stay right here. Maybe you want to expand your wings. Right hand down, left arm lifts. Maybe you're into a bind today. We can make our life better for people who are less fortunate than us. Woo! Up and around. Second warrior. What a mission that is. Heels in, toes out, gaze up. Stargazer, look up. Sweep the left arm under. Eagle arms, sit into it. A little shift and a little weave. Now release and kickstand. Right forearm, right femur bone, left arm up and over. Other side, left forearm, left femur bone, right arm up and over. Fold, kick the heels out, walk your hands in between your legs. Now you can stay right here. If you're a headstander and you wanted to go up, you could always choose that variation and that option here. Wherever you are, hold, stay steady. Be right here, right now. That is when we know how. If you're upside down, right side yourself up. And then walk your hands out to create that traction. Pivot toward the left leg. We're going to float up, half moon. Left hand might go on a block. Left toes face the front of the house. Right leg lifts. If you're interested in reaching back for that Shavasana variation, that is always an option. If you've got it, release it, passing through so your barrel rolling around for that L shape to revolved half moon. Bend maybe the right leg, left hand catches it. Release it all, chair pose. Collect your hands at the center of your heart. Wring it out. Right upper arm outside the left front thigh. Plant your hands, tip into side. Kakasana. Come back to the center. This time, come right onto your bottom. Feet to the width of your hips. Arms out in front of your body. Reach down, elbows inside. Pick up your legs with your peace fingers around your big toes. Look up. Bring your legs together. Left peace fingers around two big toes. Right arm reaches back. Switch it up. Peace fingers around big toes on the right hand. Left arm reaches back. Stay with it. Come back to the center. Now, pull the soles of your feet in. Capture them, but don't let them touch. Now, let them touch. Walk your fingertips forward and your sit bones back. Fold in butterfly. Walk your hands back. Go ahead and pull your knees in. Roll up, palms down, head down, legs up and overhead. Slowly unravel back to butterfly, reaching your arms out in front. So we're going to do this several times. So walk your hands back, carry your thighs in, roll onto your back. It's slow. Palms down, head down, legs up and over. Unfold, come up, use your core, soles of feet together. Sit bones back, fingers out. Walk your hands back, carry your thighs in, palms down, nice and slow, legs up and overhead. Unravel, butterfly. Maybe no hands required. Roll up and back, palms down, legs up and overhead. Unravel, butterfly. This time, hold in your butterfly. Walk your hands back. Left foot stays in, right leg goes long. Elevate your arms up. Janu Shirshasana. Rotate your upper body toward the right leg. Hinge and fold. So lengthen from the side bodies. Lengthen the back. Expand the heart and chest. If you want more, right forearm in, left arm up and over. Come back, let the left hand plant behind your left sit bone. Rise your hips up, open the front body, should feel good. Now, nice and slow, sit back down. Reverse it up. Bring the sole of the right foot in. Left foot goes out, yes? Sit bones anchor down, arms lift, waistband rotates toward the left leg. Fold right on down. Perhaps left forearm in, right arm up and overhead. So action. Even if it's little baby steps, no matter what you have going on, we move through it. Action conquers fear. Right hand down, right shin and knee you're rising up upon. Left leg is long. Come back around. Come back onto your back. Slow you go. Palms down, head down, hips up. Bridge. Now, in your bridge, raise your right leg up. Lower your right leg to hover. Lift it back up. Cross it over the left. Lower your hips down. Pop them back up. Lower them down. Pop them back up. One more time. Hips down, right leg crossed over left. Pop the hips back up. Reach the right leg up. Hold. Lower the right foot down. Keep your hips lifted. Breathe. Lift the left leg up. Lower it down to hover. Lift it back up. Cross it over the right. Lower your hips down. Lift them back up. Lower them down. Lift them back up. Lower them down. Lift them back up and hold. Levitate the left leg up and hold. Lower the left leg down. Keep your hips up and hold. Now, maybe you inch your shoulder blades together, even to lace your hands. Release that connection. Find happy baby. Now, if you want to capture the outside edges of your feet, maybe you want peace fingers on your big toes. Maybe you want your hands laced inside to capture and kind of wrap around the outside edges. Just some different variations. So we have embarked upon the bounce back muscle of understanding, which helps us look at what other people are going through by stepping into their shoes and realizing that they only have the capacity to love other people as much as they love themselves. So they may be maxed out. And no worries, our job is to accept them where they're at and love them. And now this week, we've activated our bounce back action muscle, which could make all the difference when you start acting upon those fears. Whatever that means, whatever is troubling you, whatever situation or setup, see if you can gain a new understanding, even a deeper understanding. Maybe you go into Upavista in your happy baby, which means a wide-legged straddle. And then go ahead and extend the left leg long, draw the right knee in. Take the left hand on the outside of the right thigh. We can't drive a parked car. We want to keep moving in the direction we want to go, calling things that are not as though we want them to be. Reverse it. Right leg long, left leg bent, right hand on the outside. Roll up and across, looking over to the left. Then slip right into our final resting pose, Shavasana. So palms are going to be facing up, just signifying your readiness to receive the blessings of the day. Giving yourself full and complete permission to rest. Now just know, if you have the opportunity to stay right here in this place of bliss, this place of rest, renewal, restoration. Maybe you can stay 5, 10, 15, even 20 minutes. Just turn the video off. But if you're coming with me, just bring yourself back in to this day. Taking movement around your hands and your feet, your padas and your hastas.
And then as you bend your knees, go ahead and transition over onto your side into that fetal position, that place where it all began. The place from which we live, we move, we breathe. We've been blessed by God with these privileges. And as we push ourselves back into our day, we take action this week on any situations that have come upon us. We take actions to understand, slip your hands beneath your kneecaps, and roll your waistband around. Just a nice slow, it's like moving through honey or taffy. And then slowly reverse it. This is a very anchoring, as you swirl your upper body around. It signifies any of the situations or circumstances that come upon you this week, no matter what. You activate these bounce back muscles of understanding and of action. Always being mindful of the need of others. Sweep your arms out and up. Carry your gifts, your graces, and your blessings. Seal them right into your heart with your purpose for today's practice. Draw your chin towards your chest. And let that clarity bring peace, love, and joy into your life and into the lives of those around you. Look up and let's finish off with one Om to Home. Sip your breath in. Om. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.